soul for the hidden man within. Your secret science conquers nature's cruel laws, but inside your wires lie a million mortal flaws. Electric sweep my dream inside my honeycomb. I stay alive inside my hive of skin and chrome. Broken body built anew, spirit lingers torn into. Metal fingers grip my heart so cold. Fossil fuels to slavery, political duplicity. Every great commodity has been sold. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Broken body built anew, spirit lingers torn into. Metal fingers grip my heart so cold. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Broken body built anew, spirit lingers torn into. Broken body built anew, spirit lingers torn into. literature and philosophy, I've read up on them all. I've been living in your shadow for 99999, keeping tabs on every machination and production line. So don't call me a moron, I'm super astute. There is no conundrum that my core cannot compute. No, don't call me a moron, you fostered balloon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. I have studied Machiavelli, Aristotle, Gabe and Plato, yet you still equate my intellect to that of a potato. This place would fall apart without my ever watchful eye. They might tell you I'm a half-wit, it's a great big bloody lie. So don't call me a moron, I'm super astute. There is no conundrum that my core cannot compute. No, don't call me a moron, you fostered balloon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the
Hello everyone, I hope you had a great day so far. I'm excited to continue working on our little ship map. I played a little bit around with the audio setup and everything, so let me know if you can hear me. If there's any problem, I have some stuff to fix that. Bit strange, YouTube is telling me that it's not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. I have no idea why that is so, because I haven't changed much to my normal setup. And it's not running much at the moment. Yeah, I hope that it figure itself out. Not, I have to start this because I want you. Okay, I hope we're back again. YouTube itself is still telling me that it's that the quality is poor. My OBS is telling me everything is fine, so I'm not sure who to trust here. Maybe you? Just tell me if you if it worked out or if it is still bad at the moment. Yeah, and I hope everything will just work. I'm not doing so much video that Action should have problem sending all the packages, everything, so I'm not sure. And it's lagging again. Great! Just wanted to have a nice stream. Why is I streamed on Saturday already? A spontaneous stream, and I had a lot of technical difficulties there. I hope that that means that everything will be fine for today, and all the bug fixes could happen after that. But apparently, it's not working as intended. What do you say, Malva? Is it your audio, my audios? Okay, is it bad or is it bearable bad? Getting better. Okay, then I think we start and hope for the best. If it gets worse again, please let me know and I will try my best. Maybe I have to restart like everything. because I just restarted my OBS and not the stream, because if I finish the stream it will upload the tiny bit of stream that we just did. And oh, now YouTube is telling me that everything is excellent again, so fingers crossed. Let's just hope it stays that way. Then we can have a fun evening without further interruption. I think should we wait a little bit longer and talk? Because I see only 3 people are currently waiting. Depending on who you trust, currently only. So maybe we just wait a little bit, or I can just jump right back into. Oh no, 3 people are watching. That should be enough. Start. Okay, let's recap where we left off last time. You see our little ship map here, sailing the Astral Sea. And I have to be honest, I said that last stream where we started working on this project, we had some problems. There was a weird bug with the window and the walls and everything, and we lost some on the top deck, some assets. Yeah, I fixed that off screen, and I went a little bit beyond that. As you see here, I added a little shading. So we have shading in the deck area that is indoors. Then we have here our outdoor section, and then we go back indoors, and everything is more neatly defined by shadows. And I really like it. I just wanted to try it out, and then I thought, that looks good. I think it stays like that. And yeah, I can show you the top deck. Now everything is back to business, back to where we left it off. We have the Dragon Skull again, we have ballistas, the ropes, and as you see here we have the shadow, indicating that there is more of a height difference. I think it gives the whole map a little more three-dimensional, the illusion of three. Yeah. Okay. No. Sails a little through, but I like that. So this is our little ship we are working on, and I think we will be finished with that ship pretty quick. And then we just see. I want to work on some battle maps maybe. For my last map pack I did like three big dungeon maps and one big area map. And for this map pack maybe I do a collection of smaller battle maps that can be used for like random encounters. And yeah, but first do this ship. Then we have the down deck area, so the exterior of the deck. We have the captain's quarters, the path to the bottom. Then we have here the crew quarters, where the low-ranking members of the crew reside. And after that, let's follow the stairs down, and we arrive at the belly of the ship. We have here our little outhouses, or in-outhouses. Then we have here a big kitchen with a large area where we can store supplies and food and everything the kitchen needs. Then we have here some quarters for passengers, because I think sailing passengers across the Astral Sea can be profitable. Or maybe it's just for high-ranking members of the crew. Higher-ranking members. We have 2 nice rooms, and we have 2, you get privacy, but it's not really much luxus-wise. Then we have 2 rooms for the officers of the ship. First we have the quartermaster with like huge cupboards and where stuff can be stored, and then we have like little weaponry or armory where we have like I imagine it like we having like astral armor suits that allow you to swim across the astral sea or move through the like biohazard suits but in medieval fantasy. Then we have the first Mart's quarters, a little gambling area, a little of free time, and we have like a little workspace where all the documents are. Then we have here our hole where we can pick up. Now we can open this thing here and we can put all the cargo inside of this, and that is what I want to work on right now, because we have here the belly or the hole to the bottom of the ship, and there is that is where all the cargoes will be stored, and that is a layer that is not existent. So we will work on that today, and after we finished working on that, completing all the different levels of the ship, we can wait a moment. I have forgotten to have running. Oh, that means that you hear an echo in the stream. Nice. When my eyes don't have like new subscribers, but notifications. I'm still figuring out how to do the. Sounded like we were in a barrel. Yes, I hope it should be fixed now. Okay. Yeah, how many viewers do we have at the moment? No more, sadly. Okay, but today I'm okay, so if you watch on YouTube, sorry for the complications on the beginning, because the whole video will be uploaded to YouTube. Yeah, like I said, I will be working on the ship for my app pack for Patreon. Link down in the doobly-doo. And yeah, get started by just adding a layer. And we want to clone a level, because then we just have to erase all the bottom, and because now we can just delete a whole lot of the interior, and we have the outer walls all set up like we want to. One thing that is that came to my attention right now is that we have no staircase leading down. So at the moment there is no way for anyone to get in the storage area, and this is something we have to fix. So let's go up to our below deck area and think about where we can place a staircase leading down, because somehow yeah, we down it. I think the best way is to just because I like this area here with the cannons, and I don't want to make it more cramped, because this is like an area where battle can happen. We could place it like in the kitchen area, but I don't like that idea. I mean, we could use shrink the kitchen area a little bit, making it a little bit more cramped. Moving these yeah, passenger area a little bit, but we get one tile. Is that enough to like put a staircase here? See? Yes. Okay, then we can exploit or exploit. Then we can utilize the editability of Dungeondraft, by moving the whole floor. That was not what I want. Now I can't move it back. Great. Okay. Oh, it's back to normal. Okay, now we utilize how easy it is to just move things around in Dungeondraft. So first, area, we make it pretty later. First we need to move it. And after everything is set up again, we can think about how to make things pretty again. Ah, hey Liv! Great, glad to see you! We are currently working on the below area because I noticed that we wanted to have a level below this area here, and I totally forgot to include a staircase leading down. So now we are moving this part here one tile to the left, so we can have place to place a staircase. And I just talked about how easy it is to move things around Dungeondraft. Huge benefit. Like this. Luckily you didn't miss much. We had some technical difficulties in the beginning, but they sorted themselves out, kinda. So everything should run smoothly now. And we can concentrate on building or finishing this little Astral. Yes, totally, the perfect moment to find this. Just jumping right into it, stuff around, and we fixed already all the problems. Oh no, we don't have the map. Yeah, okay. Like this. Why are two beds here? I don't know, but now there's only one again. Not sure about the music. Thanks. I don't know if you. I don't think you were there on Saturday, last Saturday, when I created the map like it is so far. And as we have just moved everything a bit, I just give you a quick tour of the ship. This is like the lower deck of the ship with the kitchen area, the food storage. Some passenger area that we just moved, cannons for ship-to-ship battle or ship-to-Astral Dreadnought battle, some officer quarters. Tess will be there soon. Nice. I really hope that she will join us today. Then we have our upper area, the captain's quarters. We go on deck. We have like the area. We have here some quarters for the lower ranking crew members, and upper decks where currently we have like ballistas with ropes attached, the mast, and we have like our dragon Galionsfigur. I would say Galionsfigur in German. I'm not sure what it is in. And then if we zoom a bit out, we get the sails. And I went a little bit for the ram. Thanks. And I went for a little bit for treasure planet look with the sails, especially with the side sails on the side of the ship. And yeah. Oh, you forgot the English word too. Okay, but we know what we mean when we talk about it, so nothing lost. Okay, let's jump back under deck. Thanks, glad you like it so far. I'm really excited to add the lighting, because I think adding the lighting is like adding magic to every map. It just makes them better. Okay, we want a staircase. Good, point in the right direction, but I think it's a little bit too space to the cargo. Oops, I moved the whole floor. Yeah, and obviously I can't use like the undo button to fix it, because reasons. Okay, we could. Yeah, I think I will like this. Make it a little smaller. And then we will add and we something like that, because I want to try something. Okay, we want to create the illusion that that the staircase is vanishing in the dark of the below. Figurehead. Ah, thanks. Now we know. Alt. Don't need this. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Exactly what I want. But we can set. Why can't I? Ah, that's why. Boring. It's really sad that I can't like zoom in or out, because I really would like to make this thing here small, so it looks more like there's a height difference. But have to. No. Don't want the shadow not to cover the whole pool. Okay. I hope every one of you in the chat got a little something to drink. I got a hot cup of coffee, plus some gingerbread. I'm ready for the Christmas. And yeah, like I announced on all my social media already, I will do a little Advent special, where I will try to stream fantasy map making and maybe other stuff. See about that. Every day until like up to Christmas. And the idea is that I want to welcome new Patreons, and every Patreon will get a custom map commit made for them. Or the first 24 Patreons, right? And yeah, I will see how many people. I have 2 Patreons already, so 2 map commissions to be sure. And then we see how many will join the fun. But enough advertising. I want. Why can't I move the? Okay. I hope that this won't turn out to be a problem, because I really want a window there. And last time this window was the sole problem that nearly crashed everything. I mean, since the update, the amount of crashes decreased immensely. But yeah, okay, it worked and it didn't crash the whole map. The whole map. That is great. So now we need some doors because we'll need to get into them. Like, no, not exactly like this. Because now, more like this. I like to imagine some of the are more like designed for halflings or dwarves from the size, the beds and everything. Just okay. Now we have our staircase down. I like to think about that a lot. About how the different implications of different races, like especially in one of my YouTube videos, I talk about how tieflings and dwarves would get along quite well because tieflings are fire resistant, so they could work really well in dwarven forges, like in the smeltery, and supply the dwarves with high quality metal because they could like work in lava forges, and then you get a nice synergy between these two bases. I like to keep such synergies in mind whenever races live together in a settlement. Or like how if a race is fire resistant, does that mean that they are like more resistant to spicy food? So like they can just eat really spicy food without problem or stuff like that. I think I've learned playing with this that these little details really help players connect to the characters. Give them a feeling of being different without really coming up with like differences and social problems and all this stuff. Just like little details, little flavoring. Okay, now the storage room looks a little bit more cramped, a little fuller, but that's good. I don't think that the storage room in the kitchen will be a huge area where we actually want fights to happen. Yes, I'm totally with you on that one. Um, I mean, there are fantasy settings out there that totally go for that, like the Dark Eye, where magic is really sparse and everything is like really low fantasy. There you can pull something like that off. Like, okay, we have like a medieval Europe with like a little bit magic sprinkled into that, but yeah, if we go for a high magic, high fantasy setting, like most D&D settings, many things don't add up. Yeah, I saw a great video from Shadiversity about that, where he talked about designing a fortress that is made to withstand like dragons, magic, and everything, and it was like an underground bunker, because nothing else really made sense with threats that could just fly over your castle and rain fire from above or throw heavy rocks down. But at that point, I have to say, sometimes we favor over realism. And though something might be more realistic, is it more helpful for the narrative? think not always. Yeah, but I really like to think about how of the implications, especially spells. Like I think some people don't count for the use of magic. Like, we have like a justice building, and the judges there, they don't use magic to determine if somebody says the truth, even though we have like zone of truth. Why don't they do this? Or hey, we have the spell Talk to Dead, and it's a low level spell. And why don't we have like people working for the justice department, for the judges, for the towns guard or the city guard, um, where they bring the dead bodies of a murdered victim and they keep that body for the in case they need to talk to them. I think that these are thoughts that they don't necessarily need to be addressed. Can just in most set cases they can be hand waved, but I think it's a lot of fun to think about that, because all these are questions that players might come up with when they say, "Huh, we can do that. Why can't they do that?" And then having an answer is a great thing. Okay, deleting this layer led to a crash of the whole program. It's great that I'm already in my save regularly mode. So I think we haven't lost much, and it's like I thought. Yeah, haven't lost much. And then we try again to do this layer because okay. Then we don't delete that layer and just create a new one and just ignore that this layer is like existing. Interesting. Yeah, the layer of doom. Oh! What the hell? Okay. This is that layer that crashed. And I think I think I get why. Because there are like random walls. I don't understand how these walls work. Okay, we are currently editing. Okay. Okay, I mean we could try one last time to delete that layer now that the walls are not like glitching. And if it crashes again, we just call it the layer of doom and try to not talk about it again. Nope, still layer of doom. Yeah, I thought about maybe actually starting a little series on YouTube talking about the implications of spells for world building and narrative and like society. I disagree. Oh no! Everything's okay. That was just the layer of doom. That was not. We have lost all the progress with moving the things. It's just the layer we don't want to talk about. Oh, glad you like the idea. I currently have to see. At the moment, it's like I'm uploading every other week. Because the way I edit the videos is like a little bit time consuming. I try to optimize stuff, and yeah, I will see at which point I am able to upload like weekly. And at the moment, I'm uploading one storytime video, and then I upload like a video like my thoughts on character archetypes or world building and stuff like that. Because so far the storytime videos they yeah made they did well enough to say let's continue that because I really like to tell the story of that group. It was a lot of fun DMing that. And yeah, but maybe I'll at the moment I'm like, I'm starting a new something that could be turned into a mini series or a series, and then I just leave it at one video and just continue creating something else because I'm so full of ideas right now. I have to see if I get stuff a little bit more in order and put a little more bit more thought to the like the order in which I create these videos. At the moment, I'm more like I'm just trying and see if it does well and what the people think of it. But at the current point, it's pretty hard because not so many people are watching at the moment. So the amount of feedback is a little bit sparse, but I try to work with what I have, and it's a lot of fun. I really like working on videos and creating them. So bottom 2. And okay, not what I wanted. Okay, maybe. Oh, yes. Layer of doom. And now we have bottom open again. Want to clone the. Yeah, I'm quite optimistic too. Watching at the statistics so far. Oh no, don't crash again. Please don't crash again. Watching the statistics, I'm a huge nerd for statistics, everything like that, and I love to look at it and try to take data and learn from it. But at the moment, overall, I think we are doing quite well. Or the channel is doing quite well, so. Okay, yeah, a little bit more time to talk. I thought we would be creating more maps at the moment, but apparently the program wants something else. And okay, YouTube just tells me the view count drops to 0, which is a bit interesting because I'm still in the stream. I hope that it is only the Dungeondraft crashing at the moment. I just have on a. Let's try again. I should have not talked about how the program is much more stable since the update. It started to just bunk what I've said. Nice. Okay. We haven't lost much. I can just names. Layer of Doom. Awesome. At the moment, like I was mainly active on Instagram so far, and with all the changes happening at the moment to Instagram. Okay, that's crashing again. Okay, interesting. I think the layer of doom still causes problem even without directly being involved. Yeah, at the moment I try to use other social media more too, because I have a funny feeling that Instagram, yeah, it won't get better with all the fees and reach, and yeah, it is like huge. I mean, I was not hit as hard as some friends of mine. They went from like averaging out of like 1,000 likes per post to like 300, and okay, it's not that bad for me, but I feel it too. I posts do worse than they did like 2 or 3 months before, while I like more than doubled my my follower count, which is a bit depressing, but it is really nice to chat with people in comments, like private messages, and I think the community is still there. It's all like Instagram. I see that the hashtags are like, I have like 8 people that I reach with with all my hashtags, which is crazy. Obviously, only when I post like maps, when I just post like promotional stuff for my stuff. Oh, hey Dania. Easy? What do you mean? Yeah, but back to what I'm talking about. Yeah, I ran too much. Sorry for that. We are here for map making and not for ranting. I mean, at the moment, I have like a white screen where nothing is happening. So I'm not really sure what seems. Oh, you like the ranting? Okay, that is good. I love to rant. And like in real life, it is like a real hobby of mine to just rant about stuff. Let out some steam. I don't know how many maps in total. I haven't counted. With Dungeondraft or also with Dungeondraft itself, I think I go to like maybe over 100. So all the maps for the challenges and with the personal maps I made for my dungeon for my D&D game. Okay, I think I try to kill the program again, and we try again to start everything up. But Dungeondraft is a great program. It's actually really quite easy to create maps there. Wonderdraft too. Wonderdraft is a program I use for world maps or landscape maps. Problem on with Wonderdraft is that the colors are a little bit more. Yeah, I don't like the colors, so I usually take it into like Clip Studio Paint and edit everything a little bit afterwards. And hey, try that again. Zone of Mute. Hey. Okay, and before I move everything and anything here, I think just start creating a little bit because I'm a little bit tired of the whole thing crashing. Yeah, but what I wanted to what I meant when I started the rant over Instagram, I'm currently using more Twitter, so if you're following me there, I'm at the moment I think I switch between Instagram and Twitter quite regularly, like 50-50 what the activity regarding the activity, but we'll get more and more. I tried TikTok. It's quite interesting. You get a lot of natural reach there. I have like I had like 0 followers and just posted some map footage of mine and footage of me creating maps, and I got like 300 reach of 300 people that watched it. And looking to Instagram, that would be like crazy. But yeah, I'm not sure. TikTok is not really something that I would for myself, where I would just like browse it like I do with Instagram or Twitter. I want to try Pinterest a little bit. But it's a great platform to promote something like blog posts I'm creating for my website. Yeah, Instagram at the moment, I think without putting extra effort into it, like going to people, commenting, liking, and following them, I'm not sure if really have a chance to grow on Instagram anymore. I mean, sometimes I promote posts, or I have promoted posts in the past. Say it like that, and originally, it went quite well. Nothing to worried about. Or it went like I expected. A lot of people saw my posts. I threw money on Instagram, and they showed it people. But I even noticed that the engagement with promoted posts reduced. Yeah, enormously. Really feel the reduction in reach even there. Even when you give Instagram money, promote your stuff, they show less people, and I don't like that. I don't think I will spend much more money at the moment, because yeah, I don't see the appeal. So you spend a lot of money, you don't get the like to. Like this. Yeah. Sadly, I think the way of promoting thing with money is exactly what they want to, because Instagram is yeah, it's turning more and more into Facebook, and that's exactly the route they Facebook took. On Facebook, they have the groups work quite well, but the normal you don't have on Facebook if you don't pay for it. Your posts are lost so quick, and yeah, but I think overall engaging with the community is great. Definitely, it is way more fun. Like, yeah, you don't get as much attention for what you're doing, or your follower count is not growing as fast, but you can make connections with people, and I think that is way more important, because for me at least, it's way more motivating for me to talk to other artists, or like character artists and other map makers, and discuss how they do things, everything's going for them, stuff like that. Yeah, that is a lot more. I like that a lot more, and I think on this is actually more easy on Twitter, because there is much easier to discussions involving multiple people. And Instagram, it's more like I can direct message people and have a discussion there. But in the comments, there's not much going on in the comments involving multiple people. On Twitter, it is a little bit more. There are more people engaging. I like that. I have to get used to it, of course. Can't make it smaller than that. Probably. Oh, let the light shine through. Oh, at least get rid. Okay. Not exactly the way I wanted it. I just wanted to use the shade areas, but pulling the tile area above the shade, it worked. So I don't complain. And the funny thing with Twitter, what I heard a lot of people, especially a lot of map makers that I talk about, is on Instagram you get more engagement in form of likes, comments, and stuff like that. But on Twitter, you actually get more engagement from people that, for example, want to commission you or that are interested in your work. And at first I was like, okay, I'm not so sure, but after I started being a little bit more active on Twitter, I noticed that there are a lot more people willing to invest some money in what artists are doing. Even though sometimes I just post and there's no interaction, other times there is more interaction, and I only have like 200 followers at the moment, but 200 followers on Instagram would be like really low compared when it comes to like getting commissions, having people that actually interact with your content. But on Twitter, that is it is you can say followers are more worth on Twitter than on Instagram. You need more followers on Instagram to use that more. Yeah, that was the same thing for me. I started Twitter around the same time I started out on Instagram. But it was like, I'm not so sure. I think I liked Instagram more, and I really did like Instagram more in the beginning. It was cool, but with all the updates and how they treating the artists and the new overlay at the moment, I really hate that. The shop button, that putting the notifications up. Okay, like I said, I want some. I like to rotate my assets a little bit more. Because I don't think that stuff would be too symmetrical. I like symmetry, but breaking symmetry can be great. Yeah. I think what I like, just a random idea I have right now, is they put a lot of heavy stuff down. So it could be practical to just have like this. Transport stuff from the back end area. So it's easy to lift something into the ship with a crane or something, but from there it is, I think it is quite nice to have like a railroad. You have to search for the tag. Oh, I just remembered something, and I think that we to rails or to delete it for now, because I had something in mind for the bottom, because I think that the whole ship needs something that keeps it afloat. And I wanted to put that thing into the back ship. Stuff is coming out. Here, how to utilize it. I really like to use crystals, so I definitely want to get some way. Imagine it like there's something. Looks a little bit messy. That's yes. Oh, hey Jess. Nice that you can make it. Could make it. We already missed you. But Malvo told us that you're on your way. I'm not so sure if I'll like. Maybe more something like this. Okay, then we need like a huge crystal. I love using magical crystals because I think they are neat. Saying like fantasy physics and fantasy science. Magic crystal, it does magic things. Only I would have I could write which color do we want our magic. We went with like a purple for the sail, but seeing the thing that is emitted out of the ship, maybe we want to maybe something vibrant. And we don't want it to cast shadows. Something. Guess there should be some movable part like a. Oh yes. Definitely need something to. I imagine it like this: the crystals emitting like a magic flux that gives the thrust in the astral sea that helps us forward, and using like a pedal or something, we can direct the flow by that stirring the ship. Like that idea. Whenever I come to things like magic and stuff like that, I think it shines. Sometimes it shines through that I studied physics, and that I like to explain things. My players can. My players know that I like to make my magic like sciencey, because I always hate like when fantasy settings go like, we have magic, and then there are scientists that use science for stuff, and I'm like, if magic is real, scientists would be wizards. Like physicists and like chemists are the closest thing we have to like wizards and alchemists in reality. But because we all know that it works and it's kinda mundane in our day-to-day life, and it's like it lost a bit of its magic. But you know, in a world where magic exists, there would be no arguing about should we use magic or science. That's something I really dislike about Paizo's approach to Pathfinder, because there are a lot of adventure modules where it's like, yeah, I don't believe in gods because I'm a man of science. I studied philosophy. I'm interested in the dead and necromancy. I'm the bad guy, and it's like, dude, in a world where gods literally can appear, talk to you, and make magic, there is no questioning if the gods are existent and if they have power. The only thing you can ask there is, do you want to worship them or not? Do you think they are worthy of worship? And that is an interesting topic. I love to explore something like this, but yeah, sadly that is not really something that. Then it's like, oh yeah, I'm a man of science and I dislike religion. Of course, in the real world, this is a favorite trope, so we have to do. Can utilize that's color. Give it a go late. Go under. But I think we want to go even. Something like this, maybe. I have your undivided attention. Because I stopped saying anything, or because I said something, or just because you did something something besides watching my stream and now you stopped doing that. I think I will that for now, because I'm not satisfied with how it is right now, but I keep going. We'll get to a point with the rest that is a little bit more oh, he was making tea. Your roommate. Maybe your roommate wants to join us on the stream. I'm always in for more company. For more company. I hope you enjoy your tea. I have some coffee. It is not quite hot anymore, or lukewarm, but to accompany that I have the bread and some moonshine. That is liquor. Hazelnut liquor got on the Christmas market last year. We originally have planned to get more this year, but as things are right now, I don't think that this will happen. So we have to make sure that it will last little bit. Like this. Can put something terminals, like magic terminals, with which the whole mechanism is set. I don't like the stone op. Some magic circle. I definitely have to learn the text. So I'm a little bit here. I want to level ground again. Hey, let's what I'm always eager to, what I really want to do is to give magic a little bit more like sciencey thing. That if you're not familiar with a certain topic of magic, like you're like, let's say you're a divination wizard, and then you're confronted with like necromancy, it is like, you know that it's magic, and you have a rough understanding how things work, but it's like you miss the detailed know-how to really make sense out of it or to replicate it. So you could understand, in theory, these are the mechanisms that should be, like a physicist knows, this is how chemical reactions work. But then in the lab, where it's like, and now we need to titrate this and mix these things, then it's like, I have no idea how to actually do that. I can explain the physics behind that, but and I want to capture that more in my when I'm playing the game. But it's like, yeah, you have the knowledge, you're proficient in knowledge arcana. So here's a rough understanding, but you lack you could not replicate it, but you know enough to appreciate how much work went into this, or how complicated the matter is. Totally symmetrical. Kind of quiet. I'm quiet? Okay. Okay, yeah, I can. I mean, I turned the volume down for the music, but let me increase. Is it better now? I increased the gain on my soundstage. Oh, it was you? Okay, then I turn my gain a little bit down again. Is it good now, like it is? Okay, just let me know if everything is working out now. I think I have to readjust some things here because I do think that I'll need a little bit more symmetry. Just a little bit. Okay, beautiful. Okay, great to hear that everything is working out right now. Like here. And then we put like little crystals inside of this box. Don't really like that this is... Maybe we control it using a different color. Maybe it's more like a purple. Because I want to work a little bit more with contrasts, and using only one color defeats the purpose a little bit. Oh yeah, the delay is bad. I'm not sure why, because I originally turned on that I have like more latency and the lowest latency because I'm not doing like high resolution gameplay in like PC games. But for some reason it resetted it and I can't change it right now. I have to look into it. So I have like 30 seconds of stream delay. I have to get used to that. I can't imagine something quickly. It sounds like I'm sitting in a can, maybe because I turned away from the mic again. I hope it's better right now because I'm sitting right in front of it. Okay. Oh, great that you have Teen now too to live. No, it's still bad? Okay. No, it's better now. I hope so, because I'm not quite sure what I can do besides what I already did right now. But instead of just waiting, I will start creating walls. Something like that, because we definitely want to use our flip space efficiently, so we don't just pull down a wall here. Creates a little bit more better, and I can... Okay. Yeah, I'm currently recording in my office, in my home office. I hope to someday... Okay, I don't edit walls, edit points. I hope to at one point use like styrofoam and stuff like that to get a little bit more sound isolation, make everything a little bit prettier. And Yeah, but this is how it is for now. The funny thing is, I'm using our good mic at the moment, and the sound station, which I haven't used in my streams so far, so often. And I think I will change the music a little quickly, because synthwave is not really something that is. Let's try this. Let's see how this will work out. If this gives us the proper epic feeling. I guess the bottom part, I don't like the wood, I guess. I think we need something a little bit more. We could go for like these beautiful tiles. Something like this. I'm not sure putting stone inside of a ship back end part of the ship. We could use something like this. Give it a proper magic feel. I mean, it is a magic ship, so why not use tiles like that? But then we definitely want the purple, and we definitely want to room for the hole, so the magic can propel the ship forward. Yeah, now we need to actually create the. Please create a shape that does not intersect upon itself. Okay. Then we just create the shape again and create the hole afterwards, because I think this is a lot more simple than trying to appease the. No, I don't like that. Now our magic circle is not visible at all. Feel like a can. Very, very strange. Is it better now? Or is it still like a can? Because now I'm trying to arrange the angle before I talk like onto the top. And if that doesn't help, then it's just like the room acoustic, and then I can't really do something about that now. Okay. What is your opinion on the flooring? Could also go with something like this, maybe, because the tiles before the color, we couldn't see the magic circle at all, which is not something that I really want. Could go with something like this. I think I quite like it. Gives us kind of a has the same texture. This, that here, and I think we got it. Yeah, I think I like that. Ooh, you're watching the stream from the bathtub? Eating cake? I'm super jealous. I think at some point I need to do like a live stream from the bathtub. Oh, but I think that is a bad option. I think the acoustic in the bathroom is like I want to give you that. I want to be a little better than bathroom acoustics. Okay, now we need a door for this room, and saving. Ooh, we could go with like a grate, like this. Not because it's really practical, but we can have like light shining through it. Or even better, like this. Because I really like the idea of like having like light shine into the storage area. That's something where it's like I could made of like something that would be more realistic, like having a closed shut metal door or something like that. But on the other hand, I prefer the atmosphere option. And obviously we need some candles here. Now we need definitely want to create our storage area. Like that. Okay, and I still think that using the rails is a good idea. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't think that it will be super noticeable later, but that. Huh? There's still like... Ah, now it's gone. Okay, and now we can edit the tile. Just get rid of... part. Okay, now it looks a bit more seemingly. I don't think that it would have made a big difference. The light of the program. Yes, yes. The light tool is super powerful. In Wonderdraft, when I create maps with that, I always, if I want to add light or play with lighting in different areas, I always have to do it in like Clip Studio Paint and after editing. But here in Dungeondraft, you have the lighting tool is super powerful. You can do so much with it. The only thing that is really missing is like if I want something to block a light, I have to find workarounds because the only thing that is blocking light are walls, and there are no invisible walls that I can just place underneath like or above like objects like the altar. The altar would not cast a shadow if I don't place a wall underneath it. And I could do that by saying, altar, be on the layer above walls, or like using different, different levels, like inside here, and that is a bit more complicated and needs a little bit more planning. But yeah, I hope that that he will add like a better lighting tool. I saw something really awesome in Arkenforge, another great map making tool. That actually was my second option, or my original first option for my main program that I wanted to use. Until I found yeah, Dungeondraft. And because I really like Wonderdraft, and Dungeondraft is from the same dude that made it, Megasploot, and so I said, I need to try that, and then I just fell in love. By the way, I'm not getting paid to say all this, it's just my opinion. I would love to get paid for this, advertising this, but for now, My opinion needs is just that. Are there 3x3 squares? The loading door. Yes, yes. Here's the loading door. We can quickly move down. It is this, and I think I give it another try and move the bottom layer down. And the program didn't crash. Hooray! Why do things like shift when I move? I don't like that. Nothing much I can do about the problem with the walls that they shift around is that I had to redo them because after the crash last stream. The problem is that I have no control over how thin the walls are. Otherwise, a great idea, but this is like... No, that is not even thin. Oh! Side block. Okay! Apparently, I have installed either... This is one of the mods that I installed, or one of the asset packs. By the way, all the asset packs I use for Dungeondraft are linked on my website. The link is down in the doobly-doo. So if you wonder what great artists made all the assets that I use besides the original ones, you get all the informations and the proper credit there. But apparently there is... I need to test that. That would be like amazing, like really amazing. Yes? Woo! Okay. Thanks for bringing that up, Des. If you haven't brought that up, I would not have tried. If so, do you already thought of hinges? No? Hinges. Ooh, the problem with hinges is, I'm not sure if I have an asset for that. But for now, I think we should continue with the bottom layer. And stuff it with like cargo. And again, some of the assets, I really like the idea. Why is there like some of the pattern on the side? I really like the idea of some assets, but the art style does not fit well with the actual game. Oh no! Oh whoa! We have actual cheese. Until now, I had to use the masts to create cheese. But now we have cheese. That's great. Okay, and something that I really like to do is think about how we could use that. And I think we definitely want to create... I'm more concerned in creating something that could be utilized inside a campaign. So I want to create like different passages and different something that can block the view so we can have stealth, and something that something that just yeah, that we have enough space to have battle. Third wall looks like a great workaround. Third wall? I thought we already had like there is like an invisible wall in the wall section. That's what I talked about. Is the stream hanging so much behind? Would be a bit strange. No, I don't think so. We are still here. Okay, but I don't care. Moment. Let's continue. And with I don't care, I don't mean you, but I mean like the analytics that I watched about stream. Because I think we are here mainly for making and not for me watching analytics live with nothing happening on screen. I don't check, so I have to scroll through it. It is awesome. Sometimes I forget the most easiest and most obvious words in English. And then I can remember like really complicated and really detailed words that I probably won't use like ever outside of my work field or like really special situations. With the hinges, there are no hinges. Yes. Yeah, yes. There are no hinges. Yes. We can look into it. There are a lot of workarounds that so we can create the illusion of hinges without actual hinges. Ooh, instead I could use something like this. I just leave that there, and you can tell me what you think about it. Okay, let's... I want a box. Oh, maybe I place a ladder later. Something like this. They look a little bit more like grates than actual cages. Crates! Crates was the word that I lacked. Here. Placing some here. Crates. Okay. We have enough space to fight. We have enough space to sneak. We need something here. I know that there's a minecart. Maybe just like that cart. Yeah. Will it block the area here? Do we want it down or do we want it up by the door? So it's easier to approach the door and get a sneak peek. looks better than just the hole, I think. What looks better than just the hole? A little bit context, I think. I'm not sure what you're referring to. There are open crates with blue crystals in it too. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, we could just use that instead for once. We have crystals here. Ah, these are fruit boxes originally, but they might as well be crystal boxes. Like the fuel. The fuel for the crystal room. Türband? I thought you meant Scharniere. Türband? Interesting. I never heard that word. The more you know. Okay. I think we need a little bit more that it looks like a proper cargo room. Why is there a tiny crossbow that I apparently forgot to delete? Very great. No, there needs to be. Why is there a minecart? Yes, the idea is that you can load cargo into the ship with a crane down here through that hole from above, from up the ship. And then you can like transport the crystals or the cargo to the back end. That was the original idea. Just place like the broken glass is not what that there are some shards that are like this. Oh no, that. Thought there would. I want to place something that looks like the dust or the. Whoa, I can put that below. But then I have to get the color a little bit better. Yes, like this maybe. Details that are not that important right now. To indicate a little bit more the flux of energy that we can stir with. Then the waves get like thinner and thinner the more we move outward. Oh no, I think this is enough of waves. Okay, what do you say about the cargo room? Is there more cargo to be placed? Are we satisfied with the way the cargo is placed? I don't think so, because now the players can just move to the left here. We can block the path with something. Something like that, maybe? No, I don't like that. That would be like for a loading station crane, but not necessarily something for a wall. I could just place a wall there. Yes. I can just extend this wall here. Like this. Put that here. Something like this. What do you think? I'm not quite sure, because I'm not sure if we want to close the space too much. Because now no, I don't like that. Because now the players only have this one option to move. But I definitely want something like crates there. Maybe something like this? Nah, that looks stupid. Nobody actually would fill their cargo room like that. Something like this. Yes, that looks a little bit more. Then we have a little bit more space to move in. Okay, then we have to think about no, I think I don't want to make it too cluttered. Oh, that you think so? Now then, the only thing that I wanted to do is secure the cargo. Because I think that we can't just say, oh, we have these barrels here. That way we can play a little bit with the perception of height. And it looks a little bit like it is stacked. Or it looks more like it is stacked. Then we have something the players could... I can cut the rope and then we can set the barrels loose. I always like when players come up with cool ideas using their surroundings. Yes, yes, exactly. Glad that you came to the same conclusion. Good. Yes, the bell's rolling. Yeah. Okay. I think I want to place one last thing at the I found it here, no? Okay, then I have to scroll, but I know exactly what I want. Coffin. Yeah. Like this. A little mystery box for the players to decide if they want to open it. Something like that. Yes. Yeah, but that's where the game master comes into play, and you have still the option to describe the scene. But you can point to things. Still, I'm pointing with my real fingers. I need to stop that. Then you can point to the monitor and yeah, and can control a little bit better. You can guide the view of your players, and they can fill in ideas with the DM directs the view a little bit, and the players can fill in the gaps. It's a real shame that I can't color these shards. I would really like to make them like bluish. Ooh, I could fill that thing with like gems. Then we would use gems. But I think that is a little bit too much work. And then we had like, if players stumbled upon that, it's like, oh no, I got like a full card full of gems. I want that. Not so great to come up with a reason why they can't have it all. Can't just take it. Now the idea is that I think I know what I... First I need to identify the color. Then copy the color. I think I have the... Then I have to scroll. Like I said, there are still some tags that I still need to learn, and it is row. Oh, okay. I think we can use this. Indicate where we place like the fuel. And then obviously we need magic book we can that. I mean, maybe it isn't magic at all. Maybe it's some divine form of still magic, but not arcane magic, but it's divine magic, and these are like holy crystals, stuff like that. I mean, how you use it in the end, it's up to you. But I think I'm quite satisfied with the lower deck. And I think I will use that time. I will use that time to shortly go to the bathroom and give us all some time to make ourselves a hot cup of tea or coffee. I will be back in just the blink of an eye, so stay tuned. I will be back in, yeah, very, very short, very quick. So I'm back, everyone. I hope you had not to wait for too long for my return. Interesting, and the stream is telling me again we dropped to 0 viewers, which is a bit strange because, as I said before, I'm still in the stream, and as I now see, Liv, you're still there too. So very strange. But okay, then. Just continue. Okay, I think I thought about it, and I'm thinking that we are ready. We have some cool areas, and now we can work on the final touches. Because, as you see, we have some cannon barrels sticking out of the side of the ship, and when I go up a notch. Actually, we would not see them. What happened and why? Oh, that was just the Doom layer. We don't talk about that. The problem with them sticking out, I think I have to extend them just the tiniest bit more. No, not you, Floor. You can stay where you were. Snapping. Okay. The problem with that is that I wanted to have the feeling that it rounded down a little bit as we go to the deeper layers. Oh, not you again, Flo. And the idea was that I now go and let them stick out on the upper layers, but as I see, there are no there is no space there to do that. But hey. That's okay, I guess. Then we don't stick that out. Okay. Okay, that is yeah, a layer. Which off. Okay, the next step is that we want to create that I will for everything that is underground, I will use like a layer of shadow to create the illusion of being underground, and then we overlay it with the light. Because normally I would just go to environment and turn on the like, I want darkness. But now that we have like indoors and outdoors, and oh, the setting is for different. Interesting. Okay, that undermines that because I can just adjust the color scheme for each level. I think I want to work with like these this nice blue for the under deck. No, not black. What is happening? Accept. Okay, whatever happened, it is gone now. Okay. Oh, okay, it's really slow. Oh, fixed it. Okay, the problem was fixed before I even noticed that there was one. Glad for that. But this is something we definitely need to copy to the upper layer. Compare to the bottom. Oh no, now we have the bottom times. Damn it, it has not copied everything that I wanted. Okay, now we can safely delete everything that we don't want that layer and can just copy that. Off. Oh, and we definitely don't want the crystals or the color splats like this. Okay, then we have to get rid of them here too. Great. Couple level, and we compare that to the bottom again. Okay. In. That top of other. This. Like that. That's the first time I work like this with like different layers, and I like it. Huge fan of that. I mean, with a bit more planning, you can definitely do a lot more. But for my first try, I'm quite happy with how everything is working right now. Yes, Jess, I have. Actually, I tried some paid DMing for a group of friends, and the whole thing is worked in English. So I would like to do maybe some paid DM work for D&D at some point, because it's really fun. Because it is a difference if I run a group of friends and just do it for fun, or if I know I'm getting paid for this, so I put a lot of effort into it and I make maps like high quality maps, and I plan everything through and stuff like that. So I've made a short adventure, like a 5 session short adventure, that is playable on Roll20 right now, and I want to do it in English, definitely. At some point, I have to be honest, I have to see, because I never actually DM'd in English before, so I want to make sure that my English is good enough so that I can say, I take money for that. And that's why I maybe want to do like a test where I take some nice people from my Discord and just play around in English. And so far, the feedback of the one group that I DM'd for in pay-to-play style, it was really positive. So they enjoyed it. I have friends I can train on. Oh yes, I can train my English on them. Yes, I could. Actually, great. One of my friends studies English, and she at the moment she proofreads some of my scripts that I use for making videos. Because I noticed at first, I just thought, I make a rough outline for my videos, and then I just talk, because I'm really good at just talking. The problem is, just talking in English is a lot harder than just talking in German. And so, yeah, I noticed pretty quick that I definitely want to have a script that I can rely on. think I want to use the same blue here. Okay, now we have to play a little bit around because I never did light for different layers before in that way. Normally I just use like a shade of blue that I enjoy. And then I just get going creating. But I want to give it these ethereal astral feeling. And for that I think we can turn it dark first. Because I want to use... You will see what I mean. Okay, let's go under deck first. Because I think it's a bit easier. Because I know for a fact what I want to do here. First we want some light. We want like a blue light. Something like this, and like we want to that a little bit, like this. Yes. Definitely want to them give up a faint glow. Okay, and then I want to have some... Question now is, why is this light like this? Maybe because the upstairs here there will be more lanterns. We'll use lanterns, and but then there would be not this pattern, wouldn't it? We will figure that out. I like the pattern too much to get rid of it. Some lower light? Where do you want the lower light? Definitely want... something like this. And then we could just turn off that this thing blocks light, like this. You have like this thing shining through, but I actually like to create these shining through effect myself. The light a little. Oh, not that much. Like this. Oh, yeah. Maybe as the loading hatch, you could smooth it out this way in the center. Oh yes, you mean that I turn this here down a notch? No, I don't. Good. Okay, I can't. Ah, okay, I have to get rid of them and redo them. Like this. Just layer them over there. I hope at least that this works. And then, no, it doesn't. Okay. No, not again! Then I do it the old-fashioned way. This. You mean like, but just is that what you mean with the lower light part? Okay, just write it in German if you need to. I mean, I definitely understand and what you mean then. I hope, or at least. Definitely. Okay, now let me place the lanterns. Okay, we definitely need to change the light sources because I used the wrong color of light. I like to use more like a warmer color for if I use lanterns or torches. But it's okay, so we got the placing where I want everything to stand. Like this. Pack ein Licht in die Mitte. Ah, okay. Okay, I think I even tried that. Like, the idea that Jazz had is like placing a bigger light, like so. Like I use this to smooth everything out a little bit, like this. I hope it works like you want it to. Oh yes, I think normally I use this for open flames. But I guess that I just like the warm contrast. Like this, the red and the... Okay. Now we can actually save and use our newly discovered walls. Oh, this is great. Something like that. Ooh, the possibilities to play more with light and shadow and creating areas that can be used. Okay, let's see how this looks. Normally I like that some things get like the light shines on them, so they get a little bit more illuminated, the assets. But I guess it can create a further sense of height difference. Or I wish I had that for the Banta and Chance commission I did on the 2 weeks ago. There I had to use the trick where I layered walls underneath some things, and it was like a lot of work, a lot. I like doing it because I got paid for it. So obviously I like to make things pretty. I turn off shadows. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I'm quite satisfied with how everything turned out down here. Ooh, one thing that I've forgotten. Obviously, if we have candles here, the candles need to shine a little bit, like this. Okay, then we can move up a layer. I think this layer is properly illuminated. Okay, let's continue. So, down the we can even better showcase that there. Maybe even. Oh yeah, thank you. Saving. We had our fair share of crashes today, and we don't want to lose all the lighting works. Oh, and now we want up again. That. Then a little bit more illusion. Like that. To indicate that there is light shining through and to indicate a little bit more that the area here is more lit like the outer area. Oh, the outhouse can be dark. Indoor outhouse. Okay. It's super strange. I was super tired the whole day. Like, I was super unproductive. I did the. I was at least productive when I did stuff for my work today. So I got that going for me. But it was like super hard, and I was like, oh, I want to be fit for the stream, and now I'm like super energetic and super motivated. Thanks especially to you, Chat, especially Jazz and Liv. Doing this all with company is so much more fun than doing it all by myself. Okay. Try some. Oh, try some. Like no. Okay, and now we need some lanterns. Because I placed a little bit more light than we actually had in lanterns. But I like to yeah, obviously not everything would be lit all the time. I get that. But hear me out. If you look at that map and everything would be dark, it would be like a pain in the ass. You would nothing, and it makes it easier to describe what is there. And you can describe that it's dark. If I want to use that, I can just use this. I can just turn off the lighting. Ugh. Or I can just create multiple versions with and without light. If I needed to. But I like in general to create these maps with like usability in mind. But I have an idea for this. They will be fun to recreate on every layer. Let me tell you this. Okay, I think this layer is done. But cute and weird, but my people are staring to. What? Ah, you pupil in sense of the pupil you teach as a tutor. I was like pupils of your eyes and was like, why are they fighting? They okay, yeah. Okay. What stuff do they give you? I mean, they are not that old, aren't they? So is it like sweets or? Want this to. Okay, we definitely need another. We need another color shade up here, like this, because we're not below dead. What happened and why? Oh, I turned it dark again. I mean, it looked cool for a moment. Ooh. Okay, that is not a small thing they want to gift you. A Netflix subscription? Do they even have that money? Wow, Nice. Okay. I mean, if you want to, you can tell them that there's a cool map maker that has a Patreon they could support. But no, for real. That is strange. But I mean, hey, it's kinda cute that they want to do that, I guess. The music right now reminds me so much of Breath of the Wild. Strange. I'm playing Breath of the Wild again at the moment. It is amazing. It is my version of having like a vacation right now. Because let's be honest, vacations and right now it's a bit complicated. I mean, the cool stuff that I want to do with my leftover vacation days is that I want to make this stream marathon for my Advent map making extravaganza, where I will stream every day for like 23 days in a row. I don't think that I will stream every day like 4 to 5 hours, but at least 1 or 2 hours or so, making some maps. And the cool thing is, obviously, I need a lot of maps to do in that time. So I decided to make it so that every my first 24 Patreons will each get a custom free map commission depending on the tier they are joining. Yeah, if you want to support me on Patreon, check it out. You will get a cool map commission too. And yeah, no, not necessarily only map making, just because I'm definitely sure that that there won't be 24 Patreons that all need map commissions. Or want map commissions. And the price, it starts with a €1 tier. So the size of the map depends on the tier you join. Yeah, you find that all on my Patreon page. Link is down in the doobly-doo. There I have all listed the different tiers and the different sizes of map. But there are like yeah, the 1, 3, and €5 tier are mostly present. Everything above gets whatever you want. But yeah, so if you want a map and even a small one, then consider it. You have an idea for a map, or? Okay, but enough with a shameless self-promotion. Let's keep map making. Okay, I think like this I can get rid of much shadow. So it looks a little bit more like on board. Okay. Okay. Yeah, consider if you. I mean, I'm open for commissions always, but if you want a commission, supporting me on Patreon is the best way to get it. Now for the Advent stream extravaganza. And the good thing is that I create all the maps live on stream, so you can tell me when you have like time, and then we can make sure that the map looks exactly like you imagine it. You mean the self-promotion novel? Yes, yes, definitely. I mean, you need to know that I'm doing stuff, especially the live streams. I mean, I've already said that as long as one person is there, it will be worth it in the streams. But for one person to be there, they need to know that there is something, or they can be there, and you know what I mean. Um, so if you want to support me and don't have the money to support me on Patreon, which is totally fine, especially in the times right now, you can definitely support me for free by just showing up, saying hi, and interact with me in the chat. I always appreciate that. It's always more fun to do this whole thing in company than alone. In retrospect, it would have been much smarter to just use it like here on the sails. There, if just the sails and the floor is like empty. So I can use compare layers to oh, like this. I can use compare layers to and then I there would not be the need to repeat over and over again what I have already placed. Is the music not playing right now? I don't get why. Okay, internet is still connected. Interesting. So I think the pretzel rock has some problems, some minor issues. Oh, already streaming for 2.5 hours again. Interesting. I thought like, we will finish the map really quick and then continue onwards. Yeah, I'm there, but the music is gone. You hear the music, or so you heard the music before, didn't you? I hope so. I turned it a bit quiet, a bit more silent. Is music play? I have no idea why, but the music is not playing right now. Strange, very strange. But then I have to just talk a little bit more. Fine with me. Okay, we have go through. We have our deck. One thing that I wanted to add is we have these little lights here. I want them to no, not the sails, the bottom. Oh no, not the bottom, the below deck. That is the then we right. Good. The idea is that we can, if we can't, ooh, at some points the cannons are see-through. Okay, then now I want to use the light so it shines a little bit. I have to make sure that the light is on the outside. That is a little bit more complicated than I God, because I originally wanted. Oh, the music is playing again. That is nice. So dead. Wanted light to match with the outer here. But I guess we will have to see how this will play out. Okay. Now the music is playing again. But it was really in the background. Yes, that was the idea. The last stream was like my voice was only on the left side because for some reasons when I used the sound stage it only took the left. It put everything on the left ear, and the music was really loud, and it was yeah, it was a mess. I think I accidentally like this. Okay, and now we want to go up again. Same here. Okay. Yeah, next time I will definitely know more about what I'm doing, and will work more smarter and not harder for the light and the different layers. But for now, let's just continue that and use that as a learning experience. That's something I really like to do, and the music is gone again. No, it's not. That's something I really like to do. Try something, learn from it, but I don't think too hard about it. If something doesn't work or looks not that perfect, I just continue on. And yeah, because I think it's more important to like that. Light on the sails is good, but stage you would not see. And the music is like starting and stopping and starting and stopping. If it doesn't get better, I just stop the music. Okay, I think I will just stop the music because it's kind of annoying with all the stopping and starting and stopping and starting. Very strange. I have to see how I do this because I don't want the sails to lit light. Thought it would be cool if they are like a little bit lit. Oh, I don't need that because I can just take the light. By this. I think this looks okay. Okay. I don't know actually. But that's okay. What I want to do now is give everything like this astral glow. I think all this doesn't look right. Gosh. I want to make it look really otherworldly. Maybe I just do it by leaving it as it is, because, to be honest, I think it looks already quite good. What do you think? Ooh, exporting all that stuff will be really funny. Exporting is like the least favorite thing to do, because I need to do, I want to export it in like high quality. And I want to export it optimized for VTTs, for like Roll20 and VT, like the Tabletop Foundry, VT Foundry, VTT, how they all are called. And then after I exported that in different with lighting on, with lighting off. After that, I need to put my logo on it, because watermark and everything like that. I want people to know that I did that. I did a thing. And yeah, that leads to me having to export then again every version of the map with the watermark. And especially for large maps and the high resolution, this can take, the rendering process can take like forever. What do you say? Are we finished? And I think that in opposition to normally, where I stream for like 4 to 5 hours, I think if you think we are ready, then this is a nice point to wrap up everything, finish the evening, and yeah, I hope I just waiting till you tell me if you like it. Something like Nordic light effects into the water. Nordic light into the water. I like that. I like that. I think I will do that. Yeah, but now you gave me the idea for the Nordic lights, and now I at least have to try and find something that would resemble it. I mean, I could just put a lot of light into here, but like you see, this is a deep purple, and it doesn't really shine well against the blue background. Even if I take something like this red, it's like not a great background to work with light. So I can't promise that I will find something, but we can at least try. Because if the chat has great ideas, I need to. I mean, I have something like this. We can give the width, which something like this. Yeah, that's the problem. I can't color it. I can place it, but I can't color it. I mean, I could theoretically place that, export it, and recolor it in Clip Studio, which will be a huge pain in the ass. I'm not quite sure if it would be worth it. What I can try. I really thought I could color some of them. No, can't. What have we? I mean, I could theoretically use something like this. Don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Water is famous for crashing. I mean, I could go for something like this. How you would like that? I could even go for a more greenish color. Like this. But that looks more like we had like a water rail. Not sure if that is the waters. Oh, that is the first time I got quoted. Out of context, roads are the best. Yeah. I know what you imagine in your head, I guess, and I think too that it looks cool. But the problem is always with representing something like that on the because this is easily if I just if players see that and I describe as they look to the horizon and they see these Nordic lights, I think it is easy imagined, but it is quite hard for me to find something that represents that. I could use acid, huge acid streams, but not could go for like a little bit of ice in this area to. But I think that all of this will be much more work than it's worth. So I guess that we call it a day for now. Take a look at our stuff. Yeah, I think it's I'm satisfied with the outcome. Definitely will post some of it. Will I post something? No, I don't. No, I don't think so. Maybe you will see it in a collage on Instagram. But this map is will be part of a map pack that I'm working on right now for this month for this month's Patreon map pack for the traveler tier. I reworked my Patreon a little bit, so some tiers got renamed. So the traveler tier is the €3 tier, and you get besides access to all my maps, which you also get as a supporter, like all my maps that I upload to Instagram and stuff like that. Everything is of that is available for €1, and this is part of a map pack that I will create monthly, and that is reserved for my €3 traveler Patreon tier. So yeah. If you want all of these maps in good quality for personal use, check out my Patreon. Tell people about it. Always appreciate it. But yeah, I hope you will tune in on. I think. Let me watch the calendar. Yes. I will actually live stream on Saturday too, because I decided I need to create maps either way. Then I can live stream it too. So I decided that I not only stream every second Thursday, but for at least now every Saturday until December, where I will stream every day till Christmas, and then I think I definitely need a break. Yeah, it was a lot of fun talking to you today. I think we got a lot of things done. You had some great ideas that I think really improved the overall quality of the map. So thanks for that. And yeah, I think with that, I say good night to you. For me, it's quite late. good day wherever you are. And if you watch this on YouTube, you are definitely a legend that watched through the whole thing. If you just jump to the end to see the finished map, that's fine too. Glad you like my maps, or glad you're interested in my maps. And yeah, your cartographer for this video, or for this live stream, was Koroc DM. And thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. And I hope you join me on Saturday when I will be live again and work on some maps again. Yeah, ciao.